Hi, hello, namaste, hello, welcome to Future Leaders Academy, guys. So, guys, today's class, it's a very important class because already in the chemical reaction and equation chapter, okay, so how many MCQs have been asked in the previous exams or previous year board exams, okay, or annual exams. So, those I have discussed in the previous videos, about two videos, and this is third video of the same chapter where the very short answer questions has been asked. Okay, so I have said you guys that is I will be completing the question papers of previously years, previous year. How many questions have been asked? Okay, so that I want to cover with the chapter wise. So please go on watching the videos. Don't skip the videos. Okay, now I am trying to give you totally complete explanation of the concept where the question is asked on the particular concept. Okay, so please watch the video and even share the videos to your friend circle. Like the videos, comment if you have any doubt. Okay, like if you like the content. Clear? So, guys, let's begin the session. Okay, with a full of Josh. Hope you all are well before go to the video. Okay, always be well, always be healthy, and study well properly. Sleep well. First of all, sleep minimum 7 hours. Minimum 7 hours. Okay, maximum not a 24 hours. Okay, so sleep 7 hours. It's enough in the, at the 10th level because you need a hard, it means a lot of effort for the study purposes. Okay, you have to study, you have to score because score matters at the end. Clear, where you show the certificates for the next up higher classes or higher education. Okay, you need the certificates. If you have more score, you will be uh, valid or applicable for. You can apply for the particular college. Okay, or else, and next one is same as compared to the fees and all. Okay, so you have to score well. Clear. Next, the question, first question of the very short answer question is where it is asked in 2025 examination, and it means last year board examinations. Okay, you must know there will be a three set of question papers, set one, set two, set three, and some questions will be different compared to from the different all the sets. Okay, there will be no any more similar questions. So for that, you have to go through thoroughly of the all concepts and of the chapter. Clear. Now, guys, first question is that is 1 minute. I'll change the color of the pen. Yeah. So list the possible source of energy required in the decomposition reaction. Illustrate any one of which suitable example. It means that, guys, uh, it means there is a decomposition reaction. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಭಜನ ಕ್ರಿಯೆ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ. ಡಿಕಂಪೋಸಿಷನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ವಿಭಜನ ಕ್ರಿಯೆ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಡಿಕಂಪೋಸಿಷನ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಕೆಲವೊಂದಿಷ್ಟು ನಮಗೆ ಏನ್ ಬೇಕು? ಆ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಏನ್ ಬೇಕು? ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಬೇಕಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಯಾವ ತರಹದ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಬೇಕು? ವಿಚ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ವಿ ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್? Okay, that you have to explain with any one kind of energy where it required for the decomposition reaction, and we have to give one example. Okay, don't worry, I had given the examples with explanations. Okay, you will understand by that. Okay, one thing, after end of the classes, after end of the concept, you can take a screenshot of that, or else once I display you can take a screenshot because I will be marking it answers and all, so you may not capable to get it in the proper way. Okay, so you can take a screenshot before I mark on the answers. Okay, yes. So the answer is that is decomposition reaction involves breaking down a single compound into two or more simpler substances. These reactions require energy to overcome the chemical bonds in the compound, and the possible sources of energy are includes. I will show what are the energies that includes. First of all, decomposition reaction in the sense, guys. Decomposition reaction. For example, sorry guys, I have 1 minute. Yes, guys. Sorry for the disturbance. Yeah. Now, guys, I have a paper. Okay, one paper I have here. Okay, let me tear it. This is one piece of a paper, right? A piece of a paper. Decomposition reaction means There's a compound. This is a considered it's a compound. So this compound I am going to share it with the multiple pieces. So this is what decomposition. This is what decomposition. In the sense, a single, not a simpler and not a single. Okay, single substance or a single compound breaks down to form a multiple product or a simpler product that we will say as decomposition reaction. ಏನಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ವಿಭಜನೆ ಕ್ರಿಯೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. ವಿಭಜನೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಬಾಡಿ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಅದು ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ತದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಎರಡು ಅಥವಾ ಎರಡಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಭಾಗ ಒಂದು ಬಾಡಿ ಇಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು ವಿಭಜನಾ ಕ್ರಿಯೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಇಟ್ is short. That is, breaking down a single compound into a two or more. Please remember, two or more simpler, two or more simpler substances. Simpler means you know very well that is simple carbohydrate and complex carbohydrate. Okay, so like that only simpler product, very like small products. Small in the sense not like in the size, sir. It is on the basis of weight. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, ठीक है? So that is only on the basis of the like compound how it is arranged like that. Now that's what are the energy requirements. Energy I had displayed here. First of all, heat energy. Flame I had given here. Please focus on that. Heat energy, that is thermal energy we will call that. Heat energy also we will call thermal energy. Okay, thermal decomposition. Exam answer is this also called thermal thermal decomposition. Thermal decomposition. Okay, thermal decomposition. And this is heat energy is used in the thermal decomposition reaction where heat breaks the chemical bonds. For example, guys, sodium chloride is there, water is there, okay, and silver chloride is there. Silver chloride is the best example for the photolytic decomposition, photolytic decomposition or photochemical decomposition. Okay, so here also, guys, where you provide the heat, na, there is, for example, AgCl, silver chloride. Okay, AgCl. So this will break to form the Ag and silver, AgCl2. Okay, clear. So this is what the chemical reaction when it breaks silver, for example, silver and chlorine. It will give you silver and chlorine. Understand? So this is how it is breaking down with the help of light. Same way, with the help of heat also, it will break down. Okay. Then light, photonic energy or thermal or photolytic decomposition, photochemical decomposition, and photonic energy. Energy, we are talking about energy, but I am talking about the reactions where the type of reaction involves. Okay. Now here, guys, light in the sense photonic energy, light energy or ಬೆಳಕಿನ ಒಂದು ಶಕ್ತಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಬೆಳಕಿನ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಅಥವಾ ಬಿಸಿಲಿನ ಉಷ್ಣತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಅದರ ಮುಖಾಂತರ. So used in the photochemical decomposition where the light initiates the reaction. ಬೆಳಕಿನ ಸಹಾಯದಿಂದ ಲೈಟ್ ಅಂತ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಅದರ ಸಹಾಯದಿಂದ ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ಕ್ರಿಯೆ ಜರುಗ್ತದ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಕ್ರಿಯೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ನಾವು ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ photochemical decomposition. Clear? And the next thing is electricity, electric energy. By the help of, with the help of electrical energy, the decomposition reaction will take place. Okay? So that is what the electrolytic decomposition. Here it is given, used in the electrolytic decomposition where the electric current derives or drives the reaction. Drives the reaction in the sense it will start. It will help to break down the compound into a multiple product or a simpler product. Okay, that is what the drives the reaction with the help of electricity. And the same thing, another one extra point it is by the catalyst, guys. We use some catalyst. Catalyst in the sense intermediate we call now. So with the help of that, with the help of this, so like that. So though not energy source themselves, the catalyst lower the activation energy needed for the decomposition. In the sense, maybe those whatever the sources they are using, energy sources, may they not help completely. So with the help of other source of energy, like if you take that intermediate as a catalyst like HNO3, okay, HNO3 and nitric acid, sulfuric acid, HCl, like this. If you have used instead of the using others with other example like a electricity or for photolytic decomposition or else heat. Okay, even with that only, if you have used any other kind of chemicals or intermediate products to break it down, so that we will call as a catalyst. ಓಕೆ ಕೆಟಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅದ್ರ ಒಂದು ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ ಇವಾಗ ಹೀಟ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ ಆ ಹೀಟ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಜೊತೆಗೇನೆ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಏನಾದ್ರು ಅಚಡ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ತೀವಿ ಅಥವಾ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಏನಾದ್ರು ಒಂದು ಎನರ್ಜಿ ತಗೊಳ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಸೊ ಆ ಎನರ್ಜಿಗೆ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು ಆ intermediate or sorry, I mean catalyst ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ catalyst. Okay, and the next question. Yes, so the what is observed, what is observed, what is observed when the hydrated ferrous sulfate crystals are heated in a dry boiling tube. Write a balanced chemical equations of the reactions. Okay, that occur. It has been asked in the 2025 guys, last board examination. Okay, so what is the question? What is observed when hydrated ferrous sulfate crystals are heated in a dry boiling tube? Write a balanced chemical equations. Okay, there are heating is hydrated ferrous sulfate is heating crystals of the crystals. Okay, in a dry boiling, then what happens? We have to write its balanced equations. So look at here. When hydrated ferrous sulfate crystals are heated, okay, in a dry boiling tube, ferrous sulfate means FeSO4. FeSO4 is that. Okay, this is what the ferrous sulfate. So we are heating this one. So what will be formed then? See, the reaction. We see here the pale green crystals lose the water and the turn white or a grayish white, turns white or a grayish white, and on further heating, anhydrous ferrous sulfate decomposes. Anhydrous ferrous sulfate will decomposes and a reddish brown residue of the ferric oxide Fe2O3 forms and the sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide gases are released both with a pungent smell. These will be the byproduct or a product side where we are getting the compounds after heating the FeSO4. FeSO4 ಅನ್ನ ಹೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಮಗೆ ಏನ್ ಸಿಗ್ತದ ಫೆರಿಕ್ ಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಅದರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಸಲ್ಫರ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸಲ್ಫರ್ ಟ್ರೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ ತಿಳಿತಾ ಎಸ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ರೈಟ್ ದ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಕಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಿ ಇನ್ ದ ಕಮೆಂಟ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್. Okay, guys. Yes. So next question. Translate. Uh, translate. Translate the following statement into chemical equation and then balance them. First one is the solution of barium chloride and aluminum sulfate. Solution of barium chloride and aluminum sulfate in a water react to give insoluble barium sulfate and sodium solution of aluminum chloride. Okay, that we have to balance it. Another one is aluminum metal react with the steam of a given aluminum oxide and hydrogen gas. Okay, we are in a steam, we are heating it aluminum metal. It has been asked in the year of 2024. Okay, so the answer is, guys, 3 mole of the barium chloride is mixing with the aluminum sulfate Al2SO4 tries and it will give you barium sulfate plus aluminum chloride. Okay, aluminum chloride. This is the balanced chemical equation of the what the first question is asked. Okay, and another thing is when aluminum metal is heated, then with the in the presence of steam in the sense what guys? Water only. Steam in the sense water only. So it will give you aluminum trioxide or aluminum oxide and hydrogen gas is released. Hydrogen gas is released. Okay, I think it is clear. So next question. Uh, Better I will choose the common color. Yeah. A metal nitrate metal nitrate A, on heating gives a metal oxide along with the evolution of brown colored gas. Brown colored gas. Please remember, you will understand. Okay, and a colorless gas which helps in burning. And aqueous solution of X is formed. Aqueous solution of X when reacted with the potassium iodide forms a yellow precipitate aqueous A. Okay, sorry, here it is jumbled. Sorry, guys. Option A is identify A and B. And this question B is name the type of both the reactions involved in the above statement. It is asked in the 2023. Sorry for the mistake, guys. That is, question is jumbled with the sub questions. Okay. Okay, guys. First question. What is that? Identify A and B. Identify A and B. Then the next one is the name the type of both the reactions involved in the above statement. Okay, the statement is there. So, guys, answer that is metal nitrate. A is lead nitrate, PbNO3 twice, and the brown gas B is nitrogen oxide. This equation, guys, very important. Every year will be asked on the basis of this is very important. Yellow color. So that's why my background is yellow, guys. है ना? Right? No. Yes. And the first reaction is the thermal decomposition. First reaction is the thermal decomposition because they are heating. Heating here. Here the heating is mentioned. Okay, heating in the sense thermal only. Thermal decomposition reaction. And the second is the double displacement or a precipitation reaction. Why precipitation reaction means here yellow precipitate has been formed. Yellow precipitate is formed. So that is why we will call it as a precipitation reaction or a double displacement reaction. PbNO3 is reacting with the lead iodide, potassium iodide, not lead, potassium iodide. So because there is it is a compound. Sorry guys, again mistake. Yeah, I think we are here only. Sure. Okay, guys. Potassium iodide. So this is also a compound. Then what happened? This will be replacing that. It will form the PbI means potassium lead iodide. Okay, that is a yellowish color. So that is what how it will displacement reaction will be taking place. Okay. Then the next question. What is observed when an aqueous solution of a potassium iodide and lead nitrate are mixed together? Name the type of reaction and write the chemical equation for the reaction that occurs. Same reaction. The question asked in the same year, that is 2023. Okay, answer, guys. This is the answer. Just I was to write it. Okay, so here it is. I thought it universal color. This is Pagal. Yes, theory. Not writing only. Better I'll choose red only, guys. Yes, double displacement reaction. That is the positive and negative ions of the reactants. Lead is positive and potassium is also positive. Nitrate is negative. Iodine is negative or iodide is negative. So, respectively, exchange the partners to form a new compound. Very good sentence added here. Partners in the sense, guys, exchanging. Okay, you take this one and give me that one, like this. Okay, exchange of ions. Partners in the sense, please remember ions. Okay, then precipitation reaction. It involves precipitation reaction because the solid precipitate, that is lead iodide, lead 2 iodide it is. 2 iodide means PbI2. PB PbI2. Here it is mentioned, that is lead 2 iodide. Okay, then is formed from a solution of two soluble salts. Two soluble salts. And here here is the reaction is lead nitrate, PbNO3 twice, and aqueous, it will be the aqueous only, they have mentioned, both are aqueous solution only. And potassium iodide, so it will form the lead iodide and potassium nitrate, KNO3, KNO3, nitrate, potassium nitrate. Next question, guys. A student performs the following experiment in his school. A student performs the following experiment in his school laboratory. List the two observations to justify that in this experiment chemical reaction has taken place. It means that one of the student is doing a experiment in his school laboratory. So we have to identify which reaction he is doing. We don't know why to we identify, but we want marks now. So we have to identify that one. Yes. So it has been asked in the year of 2025. Okay. Listen, guys. Here is the one of the image I had given. That is what that particular person, okay, that boy is doing the practical. Yes. So it is the dilute sulfuric acid. Dilute sulfuric acid. Dilute in the sense not at all concentrated. It has a some amount of water in it, distilled water. Please remember, not completely pure acid. Okay, there is a concentration has been reduced. That is what we can call dilutes. Then it has the granules. Which granules? Granules. Okay, granules means in the sense zinc granules. Okay, zinc metal is added in the dilute sulfuric acid. Dilute sulfuric acid. Okay, so what happened? Let us see the answer. Listen, guys. Change in color. Change in the color. First of all, change in the color. And a noticeable change in the color is often a sign, not single, often a sign that a chemical reaction has occurred as a new substance with a different properties are formed. For example, when an acid reacts with the base, the solution may change the color. Solution may change the color. This is what a common observation. Okay, we have to write it. Okay, now because metals act like zinc is reacting with the H2SO4, so it will forms that ZnSO4 plus H2. This is what POP. This is POP test. Best example. POP test. POP test in the sense, guys, I have to identify hydrogen gases releasing. Okay, just we have to hold the candle towards the where reaction is taken place in the test tube. At the top of the test tube, we can hold it. By the release of gases, will catches the fire where the lighted candle and it makes a sound like pop sound. Okay, then next. Production of gases. It will release the gases that are said the hydrogen. That is effervescence. Effervescence we call. The formation of gas bubbles or effervescence. Formation of gas is also called the effervescence. And during the reaction suggests that new gaseous substance is being produced, which is typical of the chemical reaction. For example, when an acid reacts with the metal, hydrogen gas is often released. Often released means always commonly released. That I have given you an example with a reaction. Okay, this will be performed in the almost all the schools laboratory or a college laboratory. Laboratory, we have to do it because you guys will understand. So you can go through the activities. Okay, search about the activities. I will be explaining you. Okay, don't worry about it. Yes, I hope you're understanding, guys. Continuously, I'm explaining in English only. Okay, now. So please understand. Yes, it will be helpful for you all. Okay, and next thing, the question is translate the following statement into chemical equation and then balance them. Here, with the statement, they had given the equations, chemical equations or chemical reactions. We have to write it in the form of symbolical representation, and the it should be balanced, not a skeletal, not a skeletal. It's a skeletal, not a skeleton. Skeleton in the sense human skeleton. Okay, asti panjara. Yeah. So first is nitric acid reacts with the calcium hydroxide to form a calcium nitrate and a water. Then sodium chloride is react with the silver nitrate. Sodium chloride react with the silver nitrate. AgNO3 twice. Okay, forms the silver chloride and sodium nitrate as in 2025. 2025. Okay, yes. Answer, guys. The balanced chemical equation for a nitric acid and calcium hydroxide is CaOH twice, calcium hydroxide. Calcium hydroxide is also called slaked lime, and HNO3. So it will forms you calcium nitrate and water. Clear? Then the second one, the balanced chemical equation for sodium chloride and silver nitrate. When Silver nitrate is reacting with the sodium chloride, forms the silver chloride and sodium nitrate. Sodium nitrate. AgNO3 I said. Okay, AgNO3. So it's reacting with the sodium chloride and forms the AgCl plus NaCl, NaNO3. NaNO3 in the sense sodium nitrate. Okay, which is already balanced as a written. It means that I have balanced the above reactions. Please. Hope it is clear, guys. Yes, and the same. Next one. Name the compound used in black and white photography. Repeated always repeat question about the AGBR and whether the reaction is exothermic or endothermic. Give justification to your answer. Justification in the sense you have to clarity, give the clarity of that for the answer, whatever you want to answer. Okay, it has been asked in the 2025. Okay, listen, guys. Answer is the compound used in black and white photography is silver bromide, that is AgBr, which undergoes photochemical decomposition. I have taken where I am discussing the first question. Okay, the reaction when exposed to the light, this reaction is endothermic because light provides the necessary to break energy necessary to break down the silver bromide into a silver and a bromine. Clear? First of all, AgBr and AgCl, AgBr and AgCl only. Those are the photochemical decomposition compounds. Okay, and even that is the best example for the photolytic decomposition, where it is used to use the light energy to decompose and give the multiple product or a simpler product. Okay, so the next question, that is what happens when it means we have to write before that, write the balance equation he has mentioned. What is an already non balance ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂತ. What happens when lead nitrate is thermally decomposed? Lead nitrate is thermally decomposed. Natural gas burns in oxygen or air. So what happened? We have to ask answer. So the answer is when lead nitrate is thermally decomposed, it produces the solid lead oxide, brown nitrogen gases, and oxygen gas. The balanced chemical equation is lead nitrate is decomposed to give you lead oxide and the brown color of the nitrogen oxide and the oxygen. Okay, this is the what balanced equation of the sub question A. Okay, and the same similarly, when natural gas, primarily methane, natural gas in the sense methane guys, CH4, CH4, please remember. Okay, so burns in oxygen, it produces the carbon dioxide gas and the water vapor. Then the balanced equation for this is that is CH4 is reacting with oxygen, that forms the carbon dioxide and water. Okay. This is what about the guys. The previously asked to short answer questions. Another one question is that I have added. That is last question, where write the balanced chemical equation for the reaction that occurs when steam is passed over a red hot iron. When steam is passed with a red hot iron, means iron is heated before it passing the steam. So the natural gas is burnt in the air, then glucose reacts with the oxygen in the cells of our body and provides the energy. So these reactions we have to write it, guys. We have to write it. Okay. So the answer steam is passed over a red hot iron. Then when steam is passed, that is over a red hot iron, it reacts to form a iron trioxide Fe3O4 and hydrogen gas is released. Okay, then this is what the Fe is reacting with the steam, that is water, and forms the Fe3O4. Then H2 gas is released. Then the second B and C answer. B and C answer is whether natural gas is burnt in air, that is the main component is the methane CH4. When methane burns in air to form the CH4 is reacting and the methane is reacting and forms the within the presence of oxygen and forms the carbon dioxide and water. It is nothing but guys oxidation of methane. Oxidation of methane. Okay. Then the next one, glucose reacts with the oxygen in the cells of our body and provides energy. That is C6H12O6 is reacting with presence of oxygen and forms the carbon dioxide and the water plus energy. You know very well it happens. It takes place in the mitochondria in the presence of oxygen. Clear, guys? So this is what about the 35th question of total we have covered, okay, including MCQs and the short answer questions. Okay, so next I will come across the some other questions are remaining, many are remaining in the first chapter, and the other three videos I will finish the next chapter. Will be go on finishing the chapters by with the question papers only. So please go on watching the videos, keep watching videos. Okay, right? If you want a screenshots, you can take a screenshot. If any mistakes, if you found in my explanation and all, you can free enough to freely you can comment in the comment section. Okay, guys. So, guys, thank you for watching the videos. Okay, see you in the next video. And don't forget to subscribe the channel and don't forget to share the video and like the video. Comment if you have any doubt, guys. Thank you. Bye, bye, guys.